Authorities at the Kintampo SDA Basic School in the Bono East Region are urgently calling for support from the Kintampo Municipal Assembly to address frequent flooding that disrupts academic activities. Now, the school with nearly 200 students has been severely affected by heavy rains causing erosion and submersion classrooms. Citi News' Michael Sapo-Infum brings us more.
The Kintampo SDA Basic School has been grappling with reoccurring flooding issues whenever heavy rains hit the area. Last week on Wednesday, the school faced yet another unfortunate incident when heavy downpour led to flooding, disrupting academic activities. Once again, upon visiting the school, the impact of the flood was evident, with visible signs of erosion in and around the premises, directly attributed to the reoccurring flooding. In an effort to mitigate the damage, the school had used sandbags as a temporary measure to prevent rainwater from seeping into the classrooms. However, the sandbags proved inadequate in effectively warding off the floods. Mr. Frank Abuduka, a teacher at the school, spoke on behalf of the school's headmaster, expressing the challenges they've been facing due to the frequent flooding.
We intentionally didn't take the video, but since we were suffering, I learned someone picked that video, and today we realized that it was on the social media that our school was being flooded by rain last Wednesday. And it's true, because I could testify that since last year we experienced this thing, because whenever it rains, it's not easy. The people, children in the streams, and the teachers will normally suffer, because rain normally flooded the whole streams. The whole block will be flooded by water, and unless we wait until it rains before we can get back to the classroom. At times, our learning materials were even flooded. We cannot even get some of the items of the children because the parents bought it for them, but when it flooded like this, some of the things got mixed in. So it's true that SDA should see we are experiencing this thing in Kintampo North. When we come to school and it rains like this, at times, weekends, when we come, before we can start teaching and learning, unless we clean everything, then we need to go for shovels and other materials so that we can even remove the sand in the classroom. At times too, there are some pieces that you find in the classroom. Some of them too can be ladies' diapers and other things. Even the community closer to the school, normally we see some rubbish coming from the community, and we cannot remove all this thing unless we get time to remove all these things before we can start teaching and learning.
Frank Abuduka further appealed for support from the Kintampo Municipal Assembly to address the urgent issue and prevent further disruption of academic activities.
For SDA to see, our petition to public now is we need help for the new structure, because for now the school, not the flooding alone, even the roofing are all leaking. When it is raining and we are in the school, we cannot sit because the leakage alone is something that we cannot contain.
Now, the middle part of the 2022, I paid a visit to the school, and I told me that anytime it rains, the whole school gets flooded. So he appealed to the assembly whether the assembly can help them to construct a new classroom block, which I also made the promise that we also do that. The assembly have engaged a contractor to construct a 6-unit classroom block with office and staff common room for the school, which we will start ending of August. But unfortunately, because of the topographical nature of our area, Kintampo land, is the whole place is a valley. So anytime it rains, the whole place gets flooded. It's not only the school, even including the assembly. The volume of water coming from that stretch, you come there and see it. It has developed a big gully. We have been there. The engineer himself, the urban road engineer himself, I myself, we went there. Before we can solve the problem, we have to do a proper drainage system. Even if we construct the school block, and without the drainage, proper drainage, so the problem will still come. From my regional minister, there was a promise that Techiman have gotten 10 kilometers Kintampo have also gotten 7 kilometers. So by all means, they will work on it.